The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Kaufman's is proud to offer the Maven Furniture Collection. Amish-made in America, Maven is a third-generational, family-owned business that makes beautiful, solid hardwood furniture, customizable with multiple wood species, finishes, and hardware selections available. Fine furniture is an art. If you appreciate the very best, we invite you to create your own masterpiece that you and your family can enjoy for years to come. Kaufman's, relax your home.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Live from the beautiful campus of South Gibson High School and the sports complex, we are for ladies softball today. It's the South Gibson Lady Hornets versus the Dyersburg Lady Trojans. You can see the coaches exchanging lineups, going over the ground rules with the umpires. A great shot by our folks here at Worthy Road Studios. You see two of our great sponsors, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Fitscapes, and of course you see Jones Chevrolet down in the bottom of the screen. We're going to have a scoreboard for you with balls, strikes, and outs. And this is a broadcast of the BallGame Blitz and produced by Worthy Road Studios on the South Gibson Facebook page. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2025. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. I'm Coach Joe Holloway. I'll be your announcer for tonight's broadcast. We do games with the BallGame Blitz for other high schools, for example, TCA and USJ. We also do football, baseball, basketball broadcasts for many schools. And as far as Union University, we do all their home games for the Gulf South Conference is at Union. And those include volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. We've done rockabilly baseball, Bethel football, Lane football. We've done boxing. And there are many other facets to Worthy Road Studios. You can catch every game done by Worthy Road Studios archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And, of course, we encourage you to support our announcers. We don't charge you like the National Federation does. You get these broadcasts for free, so support these people that bring you these BallGame Blitz broadcasts because they are high quality, and without your patronage of those advertisers, there would be no support. Now, in just a moment, we'll be taking another time out. We'll have national anthem, starting lineups, and things like that. But we are just about ready. It's a beautiful field, high sky today, and we're going to have great softball. This is a district contest, and you see both teams coming out. Christopher Reasons at the controls for us. And we are going to get Christopher to... Let's take a break, Christopher, here on the South Gibson Softball Network.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
And we are back as they introduce the Lady Hornets. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Dyersburg Lady Trojans in a minute. But going out to left field, Lydia Hall. We'll tell you more about her, wearing number 24. Annie Whittemore, the catcher. Also hitting third today for the Lady Hornets will be Sydney Scott. She wears number 3. And she's in center field, hitting fourth. The cleanup lady, Brooklyn Davison, the second baseman, in the 5th slot. Number 31, Kylie Ballantyne. She plays first base in the 6th slot. Number 12, Addison Flowers, the shortstop. Playing third base today, hitting 7th and wearing 22. Jade Reed hitting in the 8th spot is Brady Penny. She wears number 45. She's the designated player. And then Anna Tigg wearing 0 in right field. And Addison Malgren. Let's take another time out and we'll be back.
At Reploga Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Reploga Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton Drug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
A tough sun. Eventually, it'll affect the hitters. On the mound, Addison Mogren, and we'll give you some stats on Addison. She has pitched in 6 games, started 4 of them. She's faced 93 batters this year. She's 3-0, giving up 26 hits. She's given up 6 runs, 5 of them earned. She's only walked 1 hitter, hit 2. She has struck out 12 and has a 1.54 earned run average. And she'll be facing Shelby Jordan, the shortstop, who's a junior for the Dyersburg Lady Trojans, also an outstanding basketball player. And we'll be trying to get you a few stats from the great statistician for Gibson County. And we'll see if we can get the game changer to work right today. Sometimes it doesn't want to work right. Let's see what it brings up here. Here comes number 1. That is Shelby Jordan. What a great athlete she is. You want to keep her off base. She's got the speed to steal and can do a lot of things. Jordan, the junior, right-handed hitter. Looks like South Gibson, normal depth straight away. Good pitch. And the umpire says no, though. He says it's a ball, was a little bit too much inside. And again, looks like game changer not wanting to cooperate with us today. And second pitch on its way for a strike. Let's set the Infield, Ballantyne at first, Davison second, Flowers at short. Here comes the pitch. The windmiller swung on strike. And, of course, that windmill pitcher is Addison Mogren. Third base, Jade Reed today, the sophomore. Outfield, Teague, Scott, and Hall catching today. In the place of our injured catcher is Eddie Whittemore. That one a little high. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. 2-2. First hitter in the lineup, Shelby Morgan, or Jordan. Remember, this game will be archived. Fouled off into the screen. Anna Tigg in right field today. One of our basketball players, just like Ballantyne and Reed. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, hanging tough. And like we told you, Shelby Jordan, what an athlete. She'll be followed by Bella Turnage, the third baseman, and Izzy Odom, who is pitching for them today. Dyersburg comes in with a record of 3-1, 0-1 in the district. Here's the pitch. Popped up out into center field. Getting over, taking it, Sydney Scott for the first out. Score that one F8 in your scorebook at home, or if you've got a scorecard. One away in the inning brings up Bella Turnage. Jordan, a good one to keep off the bases because, like I said, she's got the speed to steal and a very good athlete. Of course, Coach Alley facing one of her former players when she was a coach up at UT Martin. Pitch a little high. Mogren, the senior, very experienced with that 3-0 record. Doesn't walk many. Most of her strikeouts, she gets them swinging. Here's the pitch, and that's a swinging strike there. 1-1 the count with one out. Beautiful field here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and strike two. 1-2 the count. Remember, you call it a circle. Do not call it a mound. We do not throw from the mound. We throw from the circle. Windmill motion easy. The 1-2 pitch popped up. Center fielder Scott takes it, puts it away. She's got two putouts. Again, scored F8, 2 outs. And that brings up the third hitter in their lineup, number 7, Izzy Odom, the pitcher. Odom is a junior, and, of course, she will be followed, if needed in this inning, by Lily Kate Jones, the center fielder, who is also a junior. A lot of right-handed hitters on this squad. Going against the right-hander, and you see a swinging strike. A little movement on that ball. Well-placed move towards the outside part of the plate, but it would have been a strike anyway. Here's the pitch. Looked pretty good, and the umpire says, Coach, you're right. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The right-handed hitting Izzy Odom, the pitcher, wearing number 7 up there. Mickey Mantle's old number for all you old-timers out there. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. Outside a temptation pitch. Good job. Remember, Whittemore catching today. Pinkley is injured, had to have a little hand surgery. We wish her well. I know she's supporting her teammates. And we got people that don't know not to call me. Swinging, strike 3, the tip held, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, no runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 1/2 inning of play, it's Dyersburg nothing, and the South Gibson Lady Hornets coming to bat here on the South Gibson and BallGame Blitz Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At The Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
And we are back ready for the bottom of the first inning. Lydia Hall to lead off, wears number 14, hitting .312. She'll be followed by the second hitter in the lineup, Annie Whittemore, batting .233, catching today. And in the third spot will be number 3, Sydney Scott, hitting a torrid .414. And if needed, in the cleanup spot, number 7, Brooklyn Davison, the second baseman, who also has a torrid .435. And like I said, Game Changer doesn't want to cooperate with us today. So we'll see if we can get our pitch count a little later. Popped up to the pitcher. Take it. Whoa, she dropped it. Let's see. They say that she didn't hold it long enough. Well, they are going to say she's out after all. Wow. Don't know about that call. So with one out, a pop up to the pitcher, and that brings up Whittemore, the catcher. So with no runners on and one out, this one hit on the ground. Nice effort by the second baseman, Gatlin, but it gets through for a base hit, and Whittemore's on with a single. Nice piece of hitting there. Brings up hitting .414, Sydney Scott, the center fielder, who had 2 putouts in that first inning. Pitching on the mound is Izzy Odom, the junior, and we don't have any stats for Dyersburg. This one popped up. It's going to drift foul out of play harmlessly. It'll be an 0-1 count. Runner will return to first. And let's see, Addie Gatlin, and that should be the 7th hitter for them. Oh, they've got Gatlin pitching rather than Odom then. They changed on me without telling me, so they have changed to Gatlin pitching, and that happens in softball. Odom is playing second base. Thank y'all for that. I have a picture of the lineup. The reason I know that's what they gave us. This one fouled off, out of play. 1-2 the count. No runs in the game so far. We're in the bottom of the first. Here's one drilled down the line. Should be a fair ball. It is. Extra base hit. Let's see if they send the runner home. And she's going without any hesitation. Coach Walker holds up the runner at second, but one run is in. A big 2-bagger for Scott. And now advancing to the plate, number 7, Brooklyn Davison. Scott with an RBI double. And the Lady Hornets lead 1-0. And we apologize for the pitching error, but that's what we were given. And I took a picture of their lineup card. Always do that. And sometimes coaches forget to tell you of changes. And we appreciate the official score and the announcer for helping us out with that one. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. That one high. Three balls, no strikes, a runner at third. Four straight pitches. That walks the dangerous Davidson. First and third with only one out. This would be Ballantyne up at the plate. Kylie Ballantyne wearing number 31, hitting, you talk about tar, a .647 average right now. Here's a tailor-made double play ball hustling over there. Let's see what the umpire said. And it is, too. It's a twin killing. 4-6-3. That ends the inning, but one big run scored, and at the end of one inning of play, it is the Lady Hornets 1, the Lady Trojans nothing. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Softball Network.
Belgium should be a retreat, a place of comfort and rest. Explore top brands with adjustable bases for the best night's sleep. Visit Kaufman's today and let our sleep specialists help you find your perfect fit. Kaufman's, relax, you're home.
Don't wait to improve your sleep. Save big on top mattress brands during the President's Day event. Get savings on trusted Sealy support, the latest innovations from Tempur-Pedic, and the luxurious comfort of Stearns & Foster.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
And we are back for the top of the second. And they went down, they being the Lady Trojans, 1-2-3. But here's Lily Kate Jones, the center fielder, another right-handed hitter, and nice pitch right there. I'll tell you what now. Addison Mogren is on. The senior, she's 3-0 coming into this game, doesn't walk many people. This one hit out in the left field. Going back, gets over the head off the fence of the left fielder. Hall coming in, just sliding under the tag, so a double. And a runner in scoring position. Lily Kate Jones bringing up Avery Hicks, the catcher. Hicks, the catcher, is a sophomore. And another right-handed hitter. Boy, they are overworked. And and here's the pitch for a swinging strike. And I've got my game changer because I love to keep up with those pitching. Mogren has thrown 18 pitches. Hicks, of course, this is her first at bat. She's 0 for 0, a swinging strike. Mogren will dig in here. Nice pitch, just a little bit inside, so it evens the count at 1-1. It is a very hot day, or getting that way, even though it's 68 and the high was supposed to be 70. It has warmed up, sun shining brightly in here. Took just a hair off of it, and it is a swinging strike. And I know that Addison gets a lot of swinging strikes on people. 1 ball, 2 strikes, a runner in scoring position in second. No outs in the inning. Great popcorn. I just sampled that here. This one hit in the air, popped up, Great fielding by Ballantyne. She looked the runner back. There's one out in the inning. If you're scoring that, you put a little cap or a little, I call it a hump line over the, it's not a line out, it's a little hump over the 3. That's what the first baseman, one out in the inning. And Murphy May Morgan comes up. She wears jersey 11, swinging strike. And that's one thing about Addison Morgan. She gets a lot of swinging strikes. She's only given up 26 hits this year, gave up her 27th a minute ago. That pitch inside and low. Counting what she's faced today, she's faced 98 batters. Remember, she started 4 games. 1-0, Lady Hornets leading, but threatening is the Lady Trojans. Interesting call. Says it's low for a 2-ball, 1-strike count with 1 out. First baseman comes in a couple of steps. Outfield straight away. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike 2, evens the count. So Morgan's got to guard the plate. Murphy May Morgan. Morgan, a sophomore, plays left field for the Lady Trojans. Here's one drilled. It's going to get down. It'll score a run. It'll get all the way to the fence, and this is going to be a tie ball game. The tag just a hair late. So 2 doubles in this inning, and we've got a tie ball game at 1. And Addie Gatlin, the pitcher, we were told that she was going to play second, but they switched Odom and Gatlin, so we'll adjust that. And we again thank our announcer and scorekeeper. And there are 2 outs now. So with 2 outs, Mallory McCaslin, the first baseman, wears 13, balanced stance. You can check that with some of our great shots you get. Nice job by the catcher. And remember, Pinkley, our fine catcher, is out with some surgery on those fingers that got hit over at USJ the other day. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit foul down the third base line. 1-1 the count, 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Infielders want to knock it down. You prefer to get the out. Here's one fouled off to the right side, hit the concrete wall. 1 strikeout by Addison Mogren. Very fine pitcher, windmiller. Like those windmillers. Used to do a little of that myself in fast pitch softball. Tied up the hands. The crow hop step, throw to first. From Flowers to first base. 3rd out of the inning. Scored 6-3. But on 2 hits, the Dyersburg Lady Trojans picked up 1 big run at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play. Dyersburg won, South Gibson won on the South Gibson Lady Hornet Softball Network, along with the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios. Let's take that time out.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Yeah, you're talking about a high sky. The sun is not at 12 o'clock high, but it is screaming here at the softball field, and hitters and broadcasters and my great elite producer director, Christopher Reasons. He is the man. I've got glasses that tint. He doesn't. He is handling this. He's giving you all those great pictures. We're ready for the bottom of the second. Here is Addison Flowers hitting .448. Pops this one up, foul, out of play. And again, we will remind you that the pitcher is not Odom. That's what we were given to start the game. And we thank the crew up here that Gatlin is actually pitching for them. Wearing number 2. She's a right-hander. Right on the fist, it'll go the shortstop. Jordan up over to first base for the first out of the inning. Again, scored 6-3. Shortstop's number in the scoring system is 3 for the first out, and that'll bring Jade Reed up. Jade hitting .333. We played in an invitational tournament, and I believe went 4-1 at that tournament up in Paris at Henry County over the weekend. It was a great outing for the Lady Hornets. Played against some very tough competition. Well, there's one right down Main Street by Gatlin. There are 2 Gatlins on the team of Dyersburg. This is Addie Gatlin. Her second one, again, got it right in there on the fist. We got to get the big part of the barrel, get those hands extended. Now, Jade Reed's got home run power. She's in the hole, 0-2. 1 out in the inning. Jade wants nothing more than get on. She'll take a hit, get on by arrow, walk. She's a tough kid. She'll take a hit batsman. Here's the pitch. Low. It's kind of like limbo. How low can you go in limbo? A little blessed cloud cover for the field. I can actually see Christopher's eyes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Low. This one bounces. That's one of those about 2 feet in front of the plate. I see 3 dead worms down there in front of the plate on this one. Somebody help assist those worms off the field. 2-2. Jade has worked the count to that. Gatlin's pitch fouled off to the right. Out of play. Knocked a lightning bug out, that ball did, when it hit it. What's the lightning bugs doing out this early? Those boys don't know it's too light to have any lightning bugs out. The 2-2 pitch. Low. It'll run the count full. Jade, good eye up there through this at bat. Worked her way back from an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second. Outfield deep and straight away. Short in the second, very deep. So is first and third. Drill down the right field line, going out of play. Looked like one of my golf shots. I may have hit it 300 yards, but it slices to the right. Jade Reed, an all-district, all-region performer. Had a great state tournament herself. And I bet I would have loved to have seen that tournament up at Paris and Henry County this past weekend. Well coached. Allie does such a great job. She and Coach Lane. Here's one drill to the right side. Will it get down? It does. Jade is running. She holds up. Dyersburg did a good job getting over there to it, but a base hit for Jade Reed. With Jade on, who's capable of running, the sophomore, very tough, was hitting .333. You know that'll go up. Here comes Brady Penny, the designated player, hitting .263. Didn't get to see her early in the ball game at USJ. I have not been able to do one of our games since then, but here's a swinging strike. Kept that one inside, kind of kept Brady's hands tied up. You see the knee brace. At least she's got it on. A lot of kids would take it off, not wear it. Sometimes you got to protect those knees while you're getting healthy. 1 out, runner at first. This one fouled off, runs it to 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Infield is at double play depth all the way around. Not expecting a bunt, and with 2 strikes, probably not going to get one. Here's the pitch. Inside and low. Good job by the Dyersburg catcher. Give Avery Hicks some credit. She's working hard back there. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Will it get out of play? And the answer is yes. A definitive yes. We told you that, well, here's another pitch. I'll tell you what, good job by Ray to work her way back in this count. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jade Reed at first. Infield at double play depth. Outfield pretty much straight away. Center fielder shading a little bit to right. Popped up. Will it get down? It does. It kind of divots away. Here's Jade Reed going to go all the way to third. Good coaching, good base running. There may be 2 outs. And there's not because they did not get the play at first. And that's just good base running. You got to like that. Penny observant, Reed advancing, coaching was good. And we've got runners on the corner with 1 out, and it brings up Anna Tigg, the right fielder, wearing number 0, but she is hitting .400, left-handed hitter. Crowds that box. Watch that front foot. See that great shot? Very close to the line there on the inside part of that batter's box. Started to dump bunt it. Some people go, that's an old term for baseball. Now we got runners at second. And that's not contested by the catcher. And in baseball, you don't get a stolen base for that. A lot of people give it. Softball, I think you can still score a stolen base. Here's the pitch. We're holding a little bit, and the umpire says it's 2 balls and no strikes, coach. Really like the guy the other day. This guy's doing a good job, but I like the guy that kind of gave you the little outside signal, a little inside signal. Here's 2-0 pitch. Down the line, is it fair? He says it's fair. 1 run will score. 2 is streaking for the plate, and heading to second with a good piece of hitting is Anna Tigg and 2 RBIs. Good job of hitting. It's now a 3-1 game. Reed scored, then Penny scored. Like that hitting by her. And we'll be back to the top of the order here in the second, bringing up Hall, Lydia Hall. Lydia popped up her first time up there. Let's see if she can straighten out because she's a good hitter, good leadoff person, gets on base quite a lot. That one held on a little long by Gatlin and it went high. Watch all of our pitchers, both teams, see where they release it. Runner in scoring position. 3-1 game, 1 out. Tigg has speed. Love to watch her play basketball, too. That one looked low, and the umpire says, Coach, you're right for a change. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Now Hall can be more selective. Hitter's advantage. Deep at short and second. Third even with the bag, straight away in the outfield. Drilled up the middle, a base hit. Let's see if we'll try to score. Center fielder comes up. Coach Alley holds the runner wisely. Throw comes in, so give that a single for Hall, advancing to second on the throw in. There are runners at second and third with 1 out. And Annie Whittemore, who singled her last time up, coming to the plate. Not a whole lot of adjustment. Infield did not come in. Now the first baseman is in, about 4 steps off the bag and a half step in front of that straight line. Just missing outside. Not sure why the catcher turned around and talked to the umpire. A little tip from a former coach. If you talk to the umpire, if it's about a strike or ball, don't turn around. Ball gets away, not far enough away, not a real long distance. The ball's got to kind of hit the backstop area and go down the side because if it hits the concrete blocks where everything's set in, a lot of times it'll bounce back to you. That time it just kind of squirted through. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at second and third. Here's one drilled up the middle. 1 run will score. Center fielder coming on, comes up throwing. that we'll have a play at the plate, but it was late. 2 runs have scored. Runner goes to second on the throw. It gets away, but wisely staying there. Nice piece of hitting, and Annie Whittemore, not only is she catching today, but she is 2 for 2. She's got RBIs, and RBIs all over the place. And the Coach Aaron for Dyersburg will go out and talk about it. I'm sure that she did not expect this barrage, and the Lady Hornets have came to bat. And they are loaded. Of course, our assistant coach is Celie Lane, who graduated from Brighton High School, and she pitched at UT Martin, I believe, when Coach Alley was actually the one of the assistants up there. And I know that's right. Why'd you even question that, Coach? You know that stuff. And, of course, I want to call Coach Allie Harris Walker, and her husband did a great job working on field day, but she is really Allie Harris now. She is married, and he is a wonderful guy, but he's very lucky to have such a wonderful person. With it, 5-1, coming to the plate is Sydney Scott, the fine center fielder who's been busy today. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. Right now, Gatlin is having a little trouble with her control. Throws nicely, has good movement. And like I said, sometimes watch the release point, where the foot points. Here's one drilled in the hole. It'll be a base hit. And I think, Coach, you see Coach walking up the line and holding the runner up. Good coaching there. But another base hit. And you know what? That makes Sydney Scott 2 for 2. Runners at first and third. Coming to the bat, she walked her last time up. Hitting .435 is number 7, Brooklyn Davison. The fine, good glove second baseman for the Lady Hornets. And now the double play attempt erased as far as a ground ball double play. No throw-through for the catcher. Runners now at second and third with 1 out. Dyersburg still back at short and second, so they won't be coming home. They'll give up the run for the out. First and third in a position where they could come home if the ball's hit hard enough. Our runner does not have to come home. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. 5-1 lead for the Lady Hornets. Here's one drilled on the ground. Second baseman's got it. Odom up over to first. Run scores. Score that a fielder's choice. 4-3 in the scorebook. Second out of the inning. It brings up Kylie Ballantyne, who grounded out her first time at the plate. She would like nothing better than to deliver a base hit and bring that run in. Scott at third. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, and you see that hand go up. Good mechanics. I forgot Gene Manise does baseball, but I hope whoever the TSSAA head honcho up in Hermitage is watching. Nice mechanics by this young man. Second pitch drilled on the ground. Third baseman fields it in foul territory. Go ahead and complete the play, but it's a foul ball. And guess what? We're going to come back and have another pitch with an 0-2 count on the hitter, Kylie Ballantyne, hitting .647. 0 for 1, though, officially today. Ballantyne, a very good player. Good eye, too, because I probably would have bid at that one. She's got a better eye than I have. And that's the reason she's playing and I'm sitting up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at third. Gatlin on the mound. Popped up out into the outfield. Center fielder draws a bead. Jones has it, and that will end the inning, but not before the Lady Hornets put a big 5 spot on the scoreboard. And it is the Lady Hornets of South Gibson 6, The Lady Trojans of Dyersburg won at the end of 2. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Network.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back, and boy, both teams hustling and warming up fast as the first hitter steps in. And this is 25, and a nice hit by Kylie Littles. And Kylie did a great job. She's just a freshman, and that was a good piece of hitting work by her. And she's on at first base, and that'll bring the top of the order up there, the ever-dangerous Shelby Jordan, who flied out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. She's a junior. And you basketball coaches, beware. She'll be back next year. Took a little off of it and a nice pitch. That was the third hit. Of course, no runs, no hits, no errors in that first inning for Addison Mogren. Mogren came into this game 3-0. Here's one drilled, and it hit the chalk line. It's fair. This will be extra bases. It'll be at least 2. Little over to third, the overthrow, but catcher comes and backs it up quite well. Whittemore doing a good job and to hold it to a double. So with runners on second and third, 2 straight hits. And that one was in Shelby Jordan's wheelhouse. Kylie Littles all the way to third. So a threat now. Let's see how South Gibson will play it. Looks like first and third in. Short and second come in a couple of steps, but don't know that they'll come to the plate. Ball 1. Outfield's going to continue to stay straight away for Bella Turnage, the third baseman who flied to center. Got good bat on it. These aluminum, you can't say good wood. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Yeah, the umpire agrees with me. I may have to wrestle Chris for that hot dog over there because we got the best food. I'm just teasing you, Chris. Chris, too serious. We have fun at softball games. Swinging strike. Good pitch. That one had a little movement on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, if this was between innings, we would wrestle for it. Anyway, you'll already have it gone by then. I know you. Swinging strike 3. Wow. Impressive pitch. Rode on up there. You hear Max Preps trying to send me a message. 1 out in the inning. Second strikeout for Mogren. Still 2 runners on, though, and only 1 out. Fouled back here. I thought I was going to get to. I need to start bring my net like you bring fish in with and hold it out there and catch softballs and stuff when they come our way. Nothing like fun at the old ballpark. Hornets with a 5-run lead. It's 6-1. Here's the pitch. Center fielder. There's going to be a tag up, maybe. Oh, good job, Scott. Boy, she was ready in throwing position, caught it. There are 2 outs in the inning. You don't necessarily want to run on Sydney Scott. Here comes Lily Kate Jones, who had a big double and scored her first time up for the Lady Trojans. Trying to work and get out of this in the top of the third. Popped up. giving chase. Ballantyne looks at it. It's going to be out of play, but I like the effort. Telby Jordan running hard from second base for the Lady Trojans. Lady Trojans came in 3 wins, 1 loss, that being a district loss. We're 7-3. This is the Hornets' first district game. You can see this game again, be archived forever in perpetuity. Here's the pitch. Drill to right field. Can the right fielder Tig get to it? She's over. A nice running catch by Anna Tig to end the inning. And, we need to put screaming hit attempt on him. It's caught by the right fielder to end it. There were 2 runners left on, but no runs. Couple of hits, 2 runners left on at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play. South Gibson 6, Dyersburg 1. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Network.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Love the way both these teams are hustling, and you can tell that both teams are well coached. And their head coach for Dyersburg, former player that was coached by our coach. And if I call Allie Walker, I know she's Allie Harris. Here's a ground ball straight to second base. And Addison retired 4-3. She's now 0 for 2. Addison Flowers, great shortstop, great glove, was hitting .448 coming into it, 1 out in the inning. And this is where we got started a while ago when we put the 5 spot up in the second inning. Jade Reed led it off with a single. This time she starts off with a pitch for a ball. Remember, she got in the hole 0-2 and then worked it to a 3-2 count and got that single to right field. Here's one popped up. Second baseman, though, drifting over. And this time the second baseman makes a nifty play to take away a potential hit for the second out. And you put the little pop-up cover over the number 4. And there's 2 outs in the inning, bringing up Brady Penny. Penny 1 for 1. Scored in the last inning. Anna Tig on deck, who had a big double, made a nice catch. Pitch low, gets away from the catcher, and their catcher, Avery Hicks, has worked hard. The Dyersburg infield has McCaslin, Ism, and I need to get that, make sure I keep it correct. Jordan at short. Here's one popped out in the left field, or left center. It gets down for a base hit, and Penny continues as the designated player, her good play. She is on with 2 outs, bringing up Anna Tig, the left-handed hitting right fielder, who came into this game hitting .400. She's hitting above that now. And, of course, Turnage at third for them. Their outfield has Sharon, Jones, and Morgan in the outfield. Gatlin on the mound, looking to get out of this inning. Looks like a pitch close to the edge. The umpire says just missed by millimicron. Right now, very quiet crowd. It was loud a while ago with all the scoring and stuff. Pitch high. And again, watch where the feet point on windmillers and even slingshotters too. Watch the release point, very important points in pitching. Outfield straight away. Infield at normal depth. We got 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's Gatlin's pitch. Fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. I think Tig was trying to go to left field. And, of course, some instructions coming. Good coaching by both of these coaches. Let's see what the umpire says. Yes, he gives the strike signal. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, only 1 runner on there. If we had a runner on, we'd say deuces wild, but we cannot officially say that. We need to start bringing a little bell with us and ring it like they do at minor league ballparks. Here's one on the ground. Goes to the third baseman, Turnage. Over to first, and it's close, but the umpire says it's the 3rd out. Scored 5-3, 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 person left on base. And at the end of 3 innings of play, South Gibson 6, Dyersburg 1. We'll take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Network.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Man, it's been a good ball game through 3 innings. Sun has decided it's going to grace us with its presence again. I liked it when it was behind those clouds a little bit. Dyersburg coming up in the top of the 4th. Quick-moving game. The fine catcher Avery Hicks, who's 0 for 1, coming to the plate. Swung on the first pitch, missed. And tell you what, Mogren doing a very good job pitching. The senior, you got to like it. She's smooth with her motion. Checks her armband as the signals are come in from the coaching staff. Coach Lane probably sending them in. And that one fouled away. You're getting great shots from our camera people. Now, normally, and we're going to bring one more camera with us the next time we're here. Chris had a great idea how to get that extra camera in. With the sun like it is, we couldn't use one of the cameras we love to have for you, but we have an idea, or Chris does. Popped up. Drifting over in foul territory. Gets it split the line. We'll have to call it a fair ball, but popped up for the out, taken by the third baseman. Hicks is out. She's now 0 for 2. And Murphy May Morgan, the left fielder, who's 1 for 1, had a big double her last time up there. She'll be followed by Gatlin, Addie Gatlin, who's pitching, even though I was given the wrong information early. And appreciate the folks up here in the press box there. Jules, here's one drilled up the middle. It'll get through for a base hit. And that makes Morgan 2 for 2 today. She's got a single and a double, working on hitting for the cycle. Of course, to hit for the cycle, you have to get a single, a double, a triple, and a home run. And you may not get 4 at-bats the way this game is going. Gatlin coming to the plate. Gatlin 0 for 1 officially. Has a big open stance. She'll stride towards the home plate. Fouls that one off. Having trouble seeing some. 48 pitches thrown by Mogren. Make it 49 now. Don't forget about some of our sponsors like Deaton's Carpet One, Chuck Hutton Nissan, Fitscapes, Great American Sports, Summit of Jackson, the Willows, Kaufman's Furnishings. Just some of the people. There are many more. Thank them. Go by and support them. Here's one fouled off. Third baseman, great effort. Couldn't get to it, but I'm going to tell you what. Jade Reed gets a big E for the effort. Jade always hustling. You ought to see her on the basketball floor. No balls. 2 strikes. The pitch. Up the middle. Shortstop gets it to second. Over to first. Not in time, but they got the lead runner, and that's what it's all about. So the second out scored there. Go 4-6 on that. Gatlin on with a fielder's choice. Let's see, they choose not to use a courtesy runner situation. This is going to bring Mallory McCaslin, wearing 13, the first baseman up there. Good lead down at first. Gatlin, a pretty fair athlete. It's a strike 1 count. Here's the pitch, a little high. I had an old-timer tell me that, plus Glenn Golder, who used to be the head coach and pitching coach at Munford and taught lessons, well, I got to rub almost a blister on that hand. It's supposed to hit that side of that leg, and you see how tight he is. There's a swinging strike. Addison Mogren does a good job with her pitches. She has this hitter 1 and 2, and the hitter is Mallory McCaslin, who's 0 for 1. Runner at first, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out in the left field. Will it go foul? You better believe it went foul. Good chase by the shortstop, third baseman, and left fielder. Fell harmlessly to earth for Dyersburg. South Gibson fan says, oh, man, we need to catch that. That's okay. We're going to play it again. I have a friend, Seabass, that broadcasts with me sometimes on the sports show. He says, one more again. English teachers will get him for that. This one outside, that'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, only 1 runner on, so we cannot say the deuces are wild. I like that. Ron Potesta, a minor league broadcaster in baseball, says that a lot, but a lot of other people use that deuces wild phrase. Sometimes my friend Chris Harris does. This will run the count 3-2. First baseman will back up a little bit. Third baseman ready. As soon as it's released, the runner, Gatlin, will be running with the pitch. Lots of action. 3-2 pitch on the way. Popped up. Out of play. We'll do it one more time. Not instant replay, but one more time. It's kind of like in my classroom, I can write with both hands, and one day I was writing with both hands, and one of my kids said, Coach, you're amphibious. And I started laughing. I said, no, son, I am ambidextrous. There's a little difference in being amphibious and ambidextrous. Here's the pitch. Got him. Boy, the umpire had the hot foot and says, you're out. That ends the inning with the third strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. At the end of 3 1/2, South Gibson 6, Dyersburg 1. We'll take a timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Personalize your style at Kaufman's Design Center. From fabric to finish, you choose the details so it's made to order just for you. Consult with a Kaufman's Design team expert today. Relax, you're home.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And we are back here. We're ready for the bottom of the fourth and a very nice moving game. This game, first official pitch didn't really happen until almost 5:31. It's just 6:19. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Harry Carey and Jack Buck bringing you this game. No, I'm teasing you about that. Those two gentlemen, great announcers. They have passed away. Here's the pitch. Drilled. I didn't even get to announce the batter. Into the hole. Jordan comes up throwing. That one, I'm going to be nice because I think it's a base hit no matter what. And the leading off was our leadoff person, and that is Lydia Hall, and I think she deserves, and not only that, Jordan made a nice play, but there was no way, Jose, that you were going to get the speedy Hall out. That brings up Annie Whittemore, who is 2 for 2 today, has scored a run, going against Gatlin. Addie Gatlin on the mound for Dyersburg, fouls this one off out of play. Now, I know what the Lady Hornets would love to do. They would like to put another 5 spot on that board, because if you could put that 5 spot on and then hold Dyersburg, 10-run rule in effect after 5. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner at first. Lydia Hall. Defense at normal position. Drilled up the middle. Should get down for a base hit. The runner will have to hold at second. They throw right in behind her. Jordan makes the sweep tag just in case you take an extra step. So 2 straight base hits. Runners at first and second. And Annie Whittemore is working on a 3 for 3 day. Super effort. Sydney Scott, the fine center fielder, coming to the plate, who has a double and a single. We mentioned earlier that one of the Dyersburg players working on a day, or this one, into the gap. Will it get down? As far as going for extra bases, that's the only question. It got down. 2 runs will score, but just another double, but we'll take it. And 2 more RBI. Sydney Scott, wow. Fielding her position well, and they didn't run on her a while ago and tag up. And now 2 runs have scored. She's at second base for Brooklyn Davison, who has walked and grounded into a fielder's choice. Davison, the senior. Great young lady. All of our young ladies are very good people. And Brooklyn is, even though she got a strike called on her, she's going to play at Blue Mountain College next year. Does a really great job. Of course, Addison Mogren is going to play at Jackson State Community College next year. I'll get out to see her play. Good lead at second, but the call is a ball, 1 strike. Brooklyn would like nothing better than to get a base hit, drive another run in. She'd like to come around and score herself. Of course, Whittemore is committed. She's a junior, so time is on her side. She's interested in playing at UT Martin. Now, I know Kylie Ballantyne, if my memory serves me right, she's going to play next year at the University of Alabama, Huntsville. And I looked down, and I have been agreed with, so I did something right. 2 things right today by me. Umpires agreeing with me, too, so it makes it 3-1. Wow, I'm on a streak. That's a roll. I might get a contract. Who knows? 3 balls, 1 strike. Gatlin would like to keep this runner off base, wants to throw a strike here for Dyersburg. Straight away in the outfield. Here's the pitch. It's high, walk the batter. So 2 walks today. And Brooklyn Davison's on it. Does set up the double play potential. Kylie Ballantyne, who's 0 for 2, hit the ball both times, but is 0 for 2. Kylie capable, though, because she came in this game hitting over 600. And like we said, Kylie's going to go to the University of Alabama. Birmingham has home run power. She's hit several of them this year. Here's the pitch. Drilled into the ground right towards the Dyersburg dugout. These are nice dugouts we have here, kind of professional dugouts. We do have the protective fence up in front. So if I switch back and forth on Coach Walker, Coach Harris, she's Allie Walker Harris. There's one drill right in the hole. You couldn't hit it any better. It's going to drive one run in. Wide turn it first. Jordan cuts it off. Another run has scored. And Ballantyne comes through with the big hit. Gets an RBI out of that. Makes the score 9-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. The hitter is Addison Flowers, 0 for 2, a good hitter and a great shortstop. You talk about flashing the leather, as they talk about. She can field her position, but she can hit. Came in hitting over 400. Davison at second, Ballantyne at first, one out. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Let's see if it's going to stay in play. Jordan and the third baseman, Turnage, give chase, and it's just a noisy strike. Left fielder also, I want to give that young lady credit. Morgan hustled over there. It's a young Dyersburg team. Only one senior, I believe, in the lineup today. And that would be the pitching of Gatlin. Eddie Gatlin is the lone senior. Here's one hit. It gets by, and guess what? We're going to have bases loaded. So Flowers on. Runners at first, second, third. Davison at third. Ballantyne at second. And here comes the coach out to talk to the senior pitcher. 9-1 your score. Coach Harris talking to Jade Reed, giving Jade some encouragement, saying, Jade, if you see it, hit it. And sometimes that can be the best instructions in the world. You start saying, oh, don't drop your arm, don't do this, don't do that. That's batting practice stuff. Right now, you say, Jade, I know you can do it. See it, hit it, get those runs in, young lady. Nothing but positive mental attitude. And let's see if we're going to make a change or if we're going to put the mask on, what we're going to do. I think we are going to make a change in the pitcher we thought we were going to see originally. That looks like number 7 warming up. And that is Izzy Odom. Now, Addie Gatlin will be responsible for the 3 runners on base. Make note of that. She is responsible for those. The hitter that's coming up, Jade Reed, will be the responsibility of Izzy Odom, I'm sorry. Izzy played in the game I did the other day. I've done some extra games as I work for Worthy Road Studios. Mostly I do South Gibson games. Enjoyed all you fans for softball and all of what I've done. I've only got to do one, but the basketball and football, loved every second of it. Loving this. We got some baseball games coming up. April will be a big month. Spread the word. Remember, we got the replay of the game, and it'll be there in perpetuity forever on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And who knows, we may even get you a picture suitable for framing with autographs of Christopher Reasons, our director. Now, here we go. They've got their, I don't know which one's the ace, both of them very good pitchers. But now, Izzy Odom on the mound. Here's a ground ball. Will it get through? Jordan gets it, but that's a base hit. That's the only way you can score that is a base hit. It's an RBI base hit, and another run has scored. Everybody moves up a base. Reed is on first, and Brady Penny is coming up. Penny has had a good ball game as the designated player. 2 for 2. Got out in front of that one a little bit, and she said, man, I wish I had that one back. Got out in front a little bit. I'm going to make up for it, Coach. 1 strike on me. I got it. No outs in the inning. Sacks are jammed. No place to put anybody. And again, we want to thank Coach Harris's husband for working hard on this field. There's one that got inside. That one kind of rode inside. It was coming inside. She got a piece of it, but now in the hole, 0-2. Izzy Odom would like the strikeout right now, and Odom is a junior. Here's the pitch. Outside, a temptation pitch. What's the old song, Temptation Eyes, that you hear on the chart? Well, maybe if you're my age, you hear that song. I don't think the younger folks listen to that song. Chris, you don't know about that song, do you? Temptation Eyes. Here's the pitch. Working the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sacks jam, no place to put them. Outfield straight away. Infield at double play depth. Third could come home from their positioning for force play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, high drama, except for it's not with 2 outs. Don't think the base runners will be running. They will with the crack of the bat. Even they'll have to check and see if it's a line drive or whatever. But if it's a ground ball, they got to go Gophers, as they used to say on a cartoon show. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging strike 3. Catcher holds on, so there's 1 out in the inning. Here comes Anna Tigg up to the plate. She's 1 for 2 today. Played an excellent, made a catch and a half out there in right field that saved a run, maybe 2. Fouled that one off, and she was trying to take that pitch to left field. She was already running. Well, I'm sure she is working on a slap hit stroke. That one had a little foot movement and take it to left field. These left-handers have big advantage when they do slap hits. You see a nice picture. You see Jordan, the shortstop. Great shot. We had to get it from a little bit of an angle. That one fouled off. Normally we come from straight on in center field, but still a good shot. And like I said, we're going to be adjusting and learning. This is the first time we've done a game from this field ever. And Christopher and our staff came out here and did a good job. That one outside. Catcher did a good job. We used to call that jerking the mitt. Good movement to try to frame the pitch is the correct term now to draw a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Odom ready, coming to the plate. Popped up. Should be the infield fly rule. Batter should be automatically out. You tag up, advance at your risk. And the umpire's going to punch him out, so it's a double play for the second and third outs of the inning. But still, there were 4 runs scored in this inning. It's a 10-1 ball game. And the South Gibson Lady Hornets leading 10-1, a 9-run lead. And we're going to take a timeout and come back for the top of the 5th here at South Gibson.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Going into the top of the 5th. And, boy, Max Prep sending all kinds of stuff down. Most of it useless, though, for our game today. But Dyersburg coming to the plate in the top of the 5th. And, of course, this should be Kylie Littles, who is the designated player. She had a big hit, and she's going to have her second hit of the day. A good young hitter, just a freshman. And she starts the 5th off the way Dyersburg wants it started off. And the head coach comes up and says, I've got a change. They're going to use a courtesy runner. And we'll check our lineup sheet. And this is Jacob. Jacob coming in. Wears number 5. So Cobb at first with no outs. Shelby Jordan will be coming to the plate here in the 5th. Jordan 1 for 2. Morgan has thrown 60 pitches. Morgan has struck out 3 batters. Tough hitter here, tough out. Got the speed to beat an infield grounder out. Said just a little bit outside. I thought that Whittemore did a good job of trying to frame the pitch and help the umpire out. So 1 ball, no strikes, no outs in the top of the 5th. Runner at first, driven to right field. Tig comes on, makes a great play, throws to first, and didn't get her, but made it exciting over there. So you keep the speed merchant, Shelby Jordan, off the base. 1 out, Bella Turnage, who's 0 for 2, coming to the plate, but a dangerous hitter, hits in the 2 spot, plays third base. Has hustled for Dyersburg all night. Swinging strike. Dyersburg scored their run in the 2nd inning. South Gibson has scored in the 1st, the 2nd. Didn't score in the 3rd and put 4 more in the bottom of the 4th. No ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. It's 0-2. Turnage a strikeout victim her last time up there. Great shot again. I love these shots by Worthy Road Studios. Got a first-class scoreboard shot also. That one outside Temptation Alley. Now, we also want to thank our folks here in the scoring booth, because without them, you don't have the good scoreboard shot that Christopher gives you. That work that is punched up there, that's actually the scoreboard out there you're seeing. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Bella Turnage going against Addison Mogren. Mogren, the senior pitcher, 3-0 coming into this ball game. Short and second deep. Normal positioning for first and third. And it looks like the second strikeout of Turnage for the 2nd out in the inning. 4th strikeout for Mogren. And that's going to bring up Izzy Odom, who is now the pitcher, to start out at 2nd. Odom is 0 for 2. She hits 3rd in their lineup, so you know she's got skill. Drilled but fouled, got out in front of it. Sometimes you have to have a little patience with that bat. She wanted to hit, but got out in front, fouled it off. Here's the pitch. Drilled past the shortstop for a base hit into left field. So runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting number 16, Lily Kate Jones.
Lily Kate Jones coming up there, who doubled and scored back in that 2nd inning. A dangerous hitter is the cleanup hitter. And that runner at second, very important. You're up 9. You'll have to score 1 in the bottom of the 5th to win by 10 if you don't let one, but this is probably going to score a run. Scott's going to come up throwing. They're going to try it. We cut it off, and now you'll have to have 2 in the bottom. And an RBI single by Jones. So runners at first and second. Avery Hicks. Avery's 0 for 2 today. Two outs in the inning, runners at first and second. Fouled off to the right side, hits the screen, bounces back. We'll use the same ball again. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Sun is setting enough that we've got nothing but shade on the field. You just don't want to look up and look into the sun. Still enough that it could interfere with you. Popped up. Who's got it? Shortstop says, I got it. Taking it. Squeezing it, Addison Flowers with the 3rd out. That'll end the inning, but not before the Dyersburg Lady Trojans plate 1. And So they get one. The score after the end of 4 1/2 innings of play is South Gibson 10, Dyersburg 2. Let's take a timeout on the Ball Game Blitz and South Gibson Network.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Gotta confess, I'm late coming back because I had one of those delicious hamburgers. I did not share with Chris for reasons because he didn't share the hot dog that he had. The concession stand here, top notch. Go by and visit them. Come to the ball game. You can watch the game on the field and watch Worthy Road Studios broadcast on the South Gibson Facebook page. A lot of people do that. The other day when South Gibson played USJ, there were people watching the game on the phone and on the field. That was wonderful. We had great attendance. Get out here and support the Lady Hornets. Wonderful softball coming up. But right now we are going to the bottom of the 5th. The Lady Hornets would like to plate 2 runs. Lydia Hall will lead it off, followed by Annie Whittemore, Sydney Scott, and if needed, Brooklyn Davison. They need 2 to win this thing. They're ahead 10-2. Izzy Odom on the mound. Boy, drill down there, line drive, a screaming line drive foul. Hall had that one. It was tattooed down that line. Didn't even need a tattoo artist to tattoo that ball. 1 strike the count. I could almost hear it with the headphones on, screaming as that ball went down the line. Here's the pitch to Hall. Gets away from the catcher. The umpire with a couple of nice dance steps says the count's 1-1. Good job by the umpiring crew. They've got the right calls, and you almost wouldn't know they were here. They've done a very good job. This one got an eye, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a great day to play 2, but we're only playing 1, a district contest. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got the outside corner just barely. That was one of those that got it by less than a millimicron. I don't know what smaller measurement than that, but anyway, it's 2-2. Odom pitch on the way. It's high and brings up 3-2. Dyersburg definitely not playing the bunt, and I do know that Hall has the capability of bunting, but with 2 strikes on her, she's probably not attempting a bunt. Popped up. Jordan giving chase. Left fielder comes on. And you hear the Dyersburg crowd clapping, and that means that the left fielder got it. Great effort. Thought it might get down, so there's 1 out in the inning. Score that F7. Left fielder's number 7. Annie Whittemore, who is 3 for 3 today with several RBIs. Shows bunt. She'll draw it back, though. Swinging away, strike 1. Now, Odom came on after Jade Reed singled and has done a pretty good job. Here's one grounded a hole. Jordan over there. Can she throw the speedy? No, she can't. And again, I'm going to score the base hit because even if the first baseman can keep her foot on the bag, that was going to be a hit no matter what. So Whittemore, I've got her, and I will go and defer to the official score later. But temporarily in my scorebook, she's got a hit. Now, I don't know what's up with this, but some of you people that are messaging me leave my Game Changer alone. They keep sending me messages. That's the problem with having it on a cell phone. Kind of like, let my people go, leave my Game Changer alone. There's one that's outside of, they said it was a strike. Ooh, interesting. Probably was, though. And my Game Changer, hey, scorer on the Game Changer is doing a great job. Odom's only thrown 18 now, 19 pitches, I believe. I'll get it straight as they catch up. And I don't know why they keep sending me that. Down at first, Whittemore with Sidney Scott at bat. Scott gets out in front of that one. Had solid aluminum on it. You can't say solid wood. But Scott herself is also 3 for 3, has scored a run. And this looks like Puckett has come in there. Okay, Puckett is down at first base. And that's the disadvantage of looking in the sun. I appreciate the help up here because without them, it would not be feasible to get some of these changes. I think I'm going to put my sunglasses over my tinted lens the next time I come. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at first, 1 out. Here's one grounded to the third baseman. Goes to second for 1 out. No throw to first, so there's 2 outs in the inning. Scott on with a fielder's choice. It's 5-4 on the, and 4 gets the put out, and that brings up Brooklyn Davison. Brooklyn has walked twice, has scored in this game. Well, that actually ended the game, or ended the inning. My mistake. And we'll take a timeout and come back and regroup a little bit.
At Rep Local Orange Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're ready for the 6th, and I will go ahead and tell you, I'm not sure what the call was, but there either had to be runner or some type of interference. That actually turned into a double play and ended the inning. There were the mechanics that time. First time I will criticize poor mechanics of signaling what happened. Here's one off the fist. First baseman takes it unassisted. That is Ballantyne. She does a very good job of fielding that one. That was Murphy May Morgan. Score that 3U. That means first baseman unassisted for the first out. Addie Gatlin coming up there to the plate. Morgan had been 2 for 2. Gatlin, you see that the big open stance, the heel is up in the air, so you can't say she's out of the box. Strides towards it. Coming inside. Mogren comes inside, but it's a ball. That was an interesting way, and there should have been a better set of mechanics and signaling and informing people. Sun has come out very bad. As I told you, the excellent scoring team and scoreboard team up here has done a great job. Chris and I are fighting with the Sun. Here's one drill back. The pitcher's got it. Mogren to first to Valentine for the second out of the inning, and so there are 2 outs very quickly. Score that 1-3, 2 outs, bringing up Mallory McCaslin. 75 pitches thrown by Mogren. She leads in this contest 10-2. We're in the top of the 6th. Pitch high and outside. That is a mean sun. As long as I use the window bar here to keep it from getting my eye, I'm in good shape. Otherwise, I could go blind. Mogren ready. Here's the pitch. Popped up. High in the air. Third baseman says, I got it. And that is Jade Reed for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. And at the end of 5 1/2 innings of play, it's the Lady Hornets 10, the Lady Trojans 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th after this at South Gibson.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We are back. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. Again, if the Lady Hornets can put 2 runs on the board, the 10-run rule will come into play. Have Davison, Ballantyne, and Flowers coming up there. Ism, though, has come and kind of put the fire out where we're scoring runs. I got a feeling from my coaching days, I know who will, and I like what Coach Harris is doing. She is questioning the home plate umpire a little bit in a nice way, probably quoting a little Shakespeare or Charles Dickens, who wrote A Tale of Two Cities to him a little bit, and being such a lady about it. You got to love her for that, but I'm not sure I would have quoted Shakespeare or Dickens myself, but she's doing it the right way. But that's okay. You know who we've got? Brooklyn Davison, the second baseman, who came into this game hitting over 400. Brooklyn walked twice, and had it not been for that odd play that garnered 2 outs to end that inning, who knows where we would be right now. There's one interesting. Looks like it's ball 1. I would probably be at the concession stand because I already would have given you the recap. Food is great here. If you don't like softball, come out for the food at the concession stand. There's one inside. Coach Harris told me that they have the best softball concession stand. I'll tell you what, I got to visit a few more because this one is going to be hard to beat, this concession stand. 3-0 the count. Do they put the take sign on your cleanup hitter? You do want to get runners on base. It is the bottom of the 6th, going against a very good pitcher. And this one right down Main Street for strike 1. Now you're ready is what you tell your hitter. The hitter knew that, but you tell him that anyway. Lots of encouragement. 3-1. That one misses outside, and it's a walk on 5 pitches. And Brooklyn Davison, that's 3 walks. Brooklyn must have the outstanding eye around here. She singled her last time up. Kylie Ballantyne, the first baseman, coming up there. Right-handed hitter, has a nice stance, facing who may be the ace. She gets it up in the air. Will it go deep? Deep. It's going, gone. Mr. Wilson, we need a new softball. It's a home run. And, folks, that should be the ball game. A game-winning hit, 2 RBIs. And I'm going to write that in the notes, and that should be the game. It's 12-2, 10-run rule, and you don't play anymore after that. There's a little hesitation you can see on our – but that is a game-winning hit. Give Valentine, and she's got the home run power. Remember the last time up, I told you she has home run power. And the young lady who is going to be the pride of the University of Alabama at Huntsville has ended this contest. A fine contest. Dyersburg played hard. Lady Hornets played hard. Ends 12-2. South Gibson ups their record to 8-3. The Lady Trojans fall to 3-2, 0-2 in the district. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we're going to wrap this game up.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Zaxby's just out Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's Furniture Specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
At Replogle Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Replogle Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's appliance specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
We are back. An exciting contest. You say, wait a minute, Coach, it wound up 12-2. Both teams played hard, a lot of good things. Ism came on in relief, although she is the one that gave up the home run for Dyersburg. The score final was 12-2. South Gibson winning over Dyersburg, a district contest. South Gibson now 1-1, but this is a tough district. And Dyersburg falls 0-2, which is really kind of tough because you've got Crockett County that's very good. Dyer County is very good this year. And it seems like that O'Bien has one of their better softball teams this year. O'Bien already has a win over the Dyersburg team. Dyersburg, though, has good young talent. They only played one senior tonight, and it was excellent contest. And we've got some batting and pitching stats that'll be coming up to you. But the line score on this game, and I'm going to go back and forth. I got both up here so you can see. But the line score, Dyersburg had 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors. The 2 runs were scored, 1 in the second, 1 in the fifth. For South Gibson, they scored in the first, the second, and that was the first inning. They took a 1-0 lead. It was tied up in the second. 5 runs in the second, then 4 in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth on the home run. 12 runs, 17 hits, and 1 error. Now, we've got some great hitting. I'm going to tell you what, Whittemore, what a job she did. She went 4 for 4 today. 4 hits, 4 at-bats. You can't beat that. She had 2 RBIs. Scott played a great game in the field, and Whittemore did a great job catching. Because remember, our starting catcher is hurt had the hand injury, had to get surgery. Scott was 3 for 4 today and had a couple of doubles. Valentine, you know what she did. 1 big home run, 2 RBIs on it, picked up another RBI earlier, and she had 2 hits today. Hall was 2 for 4 today. Penny was 2 for 3 today. What an outstanding. Jade Reed, what a job she did, and that young lady has home run power. She didn't hit one today. Flowers was 1 for 3 today, and Tig had Flowers was 1 for 2. Penny was 2 for 3. Let me get everything straight. And, of course, we had some outstanding performances. Puckett got into the ball game, and we thank the crew up here, the Game Changer crew, for that. For Dyersburg, and we're going to give you the official recap on this game. South Gibson varsity Lady Hornets dispatched of Dyersburg on Monday 12-2. South Gibson varsity Lady Hornets got on the board the first inning when Sydney Scott doubled, scoring 1 run. Murphy May Morgan doubled to left field for Dyersburg, which helped them tie the game. At 1 in the top of the second, South Gibson varsity Lady Hornets flipped the game on its head in the bottom of the second, scoring 5 big runs on 6 hits to take the lead 6-1. The biggest blow in that inning was a double by Anna Tig that drove in 2. Kylie Ballantyne homered to center field, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. And you say, well, Coach, that wasn't necessarily the game-winning run. It was the game-finishing run that made it a 10-run lead. That's the correct way to state that. Addie Gatlin started in the circle for Dyersburg. She surrendered 14 hits and 10 runs over 3 innings, striking out none and walking 2. South Gibson varsity Lady Hornets piled up 17 big hits. Annie Whittemore, as we told you, led it all with 4 hits and 4 at-bats. Valentine and Scott each drove in 3 runs. And the Lady Hornets, Jade Reed, Penny, and also Hall had multiple hits for the Lady Hornets. Kylie Littles, the freshman for Dyersburg, outstanding performance. Morgan also collected 2 hits for them. Lily Kate Jones and Morgan each drove in 1 run for Dyersburg. And Dyersburg turned in 1 double play. Dyersburg did not commit a fielding error. Mallory McCaslin handled the most chances for them. And, of course, the South Gibson Lady Hornets will play at home on Tuesday against Dresden, and that's a scrappy Dresden team coming in here. We won't be broadcasting that one. We'll be back in April. Let me encourage you to, first of all, come out and support these Lady Hornets. They are worth the price of admission. We're on a drive to get back to the state tournament again. They're well coached. Allie Harris, Allie Walker. She's Allie Walker Harris now, doing a great job. One of her assistants, Coach Lane, is a former player that she coached. Also, the Dyersburg coach, Coach Aaron, she's a former player. And I'm going to tell you what, Coach Walker Harris, we'll call her that for right now, is going to do a great job. You've got a bunch of fine ladies on both teams to be proud of. They're working hard. A lot of players returning. We're going to lose some fine seniors. We told you about the scholarships. And we are just about ready to wrap this up. We will remind you that, number one, this game is saved. It's put there in perpetuity, meaning it will be there forever on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. 2, this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. I got to work with a great press box crew up here, and then my crew that worked here, led by my man Christopher Reasons, and we did a great job. Those guys did, and Chris, have you got me a graphic? Because I'm used to ending with the graphic. There it is. I wanted you to see the names of – these are fine people. Our executive producer is Paul Schulze, and not Schultz on Hogan's Heroes, but Paul Schulze. And I have been tempted to ask him if he was kin to him. But director, and he's very modest. He's also the producer and director. Can be a great cameraman. And, of course, Christopher Craigie, this young man, every time he comes here, what a wonderful job he does. And, again, thanks to the administration of both schools, the coaching staffs, and everybody involved. Your play-by-play announcer very humbly enjoyed it, love these kids, and love this school. Well, we enjoyed it. We're going to say the famous words, thanks for your time. This time till next time, good night all.